Hello, this is Dr. Renita Wellman, and I'm going to show you how I organize a 24-hour cycle. This is going to include me using Hobonichi planner. This is the small version. I'm going to use these mild liner highlighters for different colors for different things that will happen during the day. And then I'm going to use the Micron size 2 pencil or pen. So this Hobonichi is planned linearly from the top of the day down to the end of the day, and then there's room here for putting in your eating. It's a 2-day calendar, so you have one page per day, so you'd have the facing pages of the 2 days. So I'm looking at how this is what I'm going to do, and this is what works for me. It may not be something that you enjoy doing, but I'm going to do this. So I begin with the AM. There are 12 hours of AM every day. So that's my AM. This begins at midnight and ends at 11 a.m. 11:55. So that's my AM side. If I cut it there, that's at 6 a.m. in the morning. And then you can add so the sleep time is probably going to happen in here. Then we have noon continues here, and these are the PM. So 6 p.m. here would be the time I would finish eating my last meal if I were doing a intermittent fasting of at least 12 hours, hopefully 15 hours per day. And that's how I set that up. Now I could do, after I check my sleeping, I will use purple to show how long I slept. I will put in my self-care planning times, which might be 6 till 7:30. I can also put in with the blue pen, my highlighter, I can put in my fasting period, which would be continuing from the day before, hopefully till about noon. So if my last meal was at 6 o'clock, then I'd have an 18-hour fast cycle, which works very well. And then the next day would be a continuation of this cycle of 12 hours going into 24 hours. And that's from 12 a.m. Again, you have 6 a.m. and almost 12 noon. And then this, I have a line in here to show me that there's a continuation of the day. For me, in the way my mind works, there's a specific break in how things happen from 12 noon and then moving into the afternoon. And the best times to plan your eating would be somewhere between noon and 3 p.m. Those would be your big meals if you're doing the intermittent fasting. So I hope that's helpful and useful. You can also use this grid because you can just put in your dots, your bullet points for things you need to do that day, and X them out when you've done them. I also put blocks in here for exercise and meditation practices. So I hope that's helpful to you. And I'll be in touch and hope to hear from you about other questions you may have. Thank you very much.